we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. What's poppin'? Hello, hello. Hey guys, welcome in. Our list is open. We are just getting started. Stella, welcome. Welcome, Stella. Why is my email being so weird? Oh, cool. All right, we have a couple of you. And Mystic, welcome. Thank you, Mystic. All right, I got Stella, then Mystic. Go ahead and, Stella, who will be my future husband? Who will I marry? Great question. All right, so we got Stella and Mystic. Cool beans. All right, let's jump right into it, friends. Who will my future husband be? And you know what? I'm going to use this deck. I like this for a good romance reading. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And we're going to keep on keeping on. All right, Spirit. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. And so it is. I'm going to spray some oil here in lieu of burning stuff today. Awesome. All right, let's jump into it, y'all. Spirit, let's get into Stella's energy and let's see who her future spouse, who her future husband will be, and who she will marry. Let me sit here in meditation and see what I pick up on for you. Okay, Stella. I am picking up on give me a second here. I want to sit in his energy. He came through pretty clearly. That's great. I'm picking up on a tall male, light skin, light hair, light eyes. He is attractive. Even if that doesn't sound like your type, be open to it. I'm getting that he's definitely like buff in shape, masculine. He's coming through. I also feel like he's someone who has a really good sense of humor and likes to joke around, but this person also has like a very sweet nature about them. Even though they are, I see this person as like being a masculine and being larger than you. It's not like they're super domineering or like possessive in a toxic way, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he's This is a man who is actually emotionally intelligent, which is really cool. This person could be a Cancer. Let's see what else I'm picking up on. I think this person has a good family and a solid group of friends. Generally, this person is well liked, okay? Is kind of the qualities I'm picking up. Spirit, show me, who will Stella's future husband be? Ace of Swords. We have the King of Swords. We have the World. We have the Knight of Wands. We have Judgment. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Four of Cups. And we have the Devil. Very, very interesting energy. There is going to be an immediate attraction to this person, but I think both of you guys are going to hold back. You are very much the Queen of Pentacles in his eyes, meaning that you are like wifey material, if that makes sense. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, and then, ooh, beautiful, we have the Lovers here on the top of the deck. So the truth is, I think there is going to be a potential, like, hey, Jaded, welcome in. There is going to be like a soul recognition here where it's like, I feel that you guys see each other, and I also feel like this is well matched. Like King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles energy, they could have some air in their chart, picking up like Aquarius and Cancer qualities maybe in their, top 3 of their astrology, Sun, Moon, Rising. They see you as someone very solid who's making good decisions, but I also feel like there is a physical attraction. You guys are attracted to each other right away, but to getting deeper to the core of this like bond and relationship, it is the core values and the truths and the conversations that you share. You guys could potentially be doing some traveling together. That could be something that interests both of you. This person could even be potentially from a different country as well. Very interesting energy here. What else do we have here? But they the cool thing about this is I don't think that you're ever going to question with this person. I think that they choose you right away, and they're not mincing their words. This King of Swords knows what he wants. That's kind of why I'm picking up Aquarius, because it's very fixed energy. It's like, I know what I want. I see this person and I'm focused on this one person. There aren't any other queens here. There's nothing else really going on. And I do see that you would be taking your time in getting to know this person. I do think that there's some different things that you may have to navigate in terms of like future housing, living situational, all of that stuff. But I feel like, I think the dating and the courting, process for you guys is going to be quite enjoyable. But patience, with this Four of Cups is going to be required here. But I do see this very like sexy primal attraction to each other that maybe you guys haven't been able to express lately or in other relationships. So I feel like this, not only is there a mental connection, there's a physical connection, and I just feel like you guys are really kind and patient with each other. And yeah, Ace of Swords over Judgment, it's like I choose you. I see how valuable you are, and I'm not going to let you go, okay? Let me see what else I have, Stella. Up next, I have Mystic, and then Jaded will be after Mystic. We have the South Node, past life connection here. 9th house, long distance travel in Gemini. So this could be, you guys either could be at a distance, or this person could be from a different country. Maybe one of you guys has Venus in the 9th house. I actually personally have Venus in the 9th house. and every time I travel, or I will like attract foreigners, which I'm definitely into, wink wink, so loving that. So that might be something fun for you. Let me see what else we have here. Spirit, show me, who will Stella marry? Show me some of the qualities here. And Stella, let me know if you have any other questions or need some clarification here. But yeah, I'm picking up like Cancer Sun, Aquarius Moon, or Aquarius. I feel maybe more Aquarius Sun, Cancer Moon type of energy. Like very smart, but also empathetic, I feel like. We have the ship, again, traveling, maybe originally being from a distance. We have the star, beautiful. They're feeling very much like this is fated, very much giving you the undivided attention, which an Aquarius man, if you're lucky enough to attract an Aquarius man, they will give you your undivided attention. What will he like about me? And we have Clover. Oh my gosh, it's like you guys both feel very lucky to have each other. So what are the qualities? What will he like about you? He likes how grounded you are. He likes how nurturing you are. You have a good head on your shoulders, but the Queen of Swords is pretty much like wifey material, meaning like you could be a good business person, but you also take care of your animals and you take care of your family. Not in the way that the Queen of Cups can like over gush and over like love on people. That you have a very grounded sensibility about you that he is very, very attracted to, okay? Let me see what else I have here. Also very physically attractive. I feel like he likes your hair. That's one of the features that kind of stands out to him. It is safe for you to love. I think, especially if you've been through some negative experiences, I think you're going to want to take your time, and going slow in this connection, I feel like will work out for you. We have free yourself, time to take back your life, and separation. So time apart from your partners on the horizon. I feel like this connection could be a little ways down the line for you, meaning like a couple years or so before you meet this person. And I feel like you guys could also be living in like different cities or something like that, and then you kind of, by a stroke of luck, the stars and the clover, the ship kind of come together at the right place at the right time. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much, Stella. I really appreciate it. I am going to update the list. We're going to move on to Mystic. Mystic, thank you so much for being here. Give me one moment here. And we're going to look at your reading. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's move over to Mystic. We're going to use the Witch's Moon for you, little Mystic. And then on the list we have Mystic, and Jaded. All right. Cool. All right. Mystic, Road, Doug's energy towards me. Let's take a look. Spirit, let's get into Mystic's energy and Doug's energy, and how is Doug feeling? What is Doug's energy? What is Doug's energy towards Mystic right now? Spirit, show me. 4 of Wands. They feel very comfortable with you. 6 of Swords. We have 3 of Wands. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Change afoot. Temperance. King of Cups. And we have 4 of Pentacles. All right, let's break this down, Mystic. For me, this energy, with 3 of Pentacles at the top of the deck, for me, this energy looks like someone who wants to reconnect, and I don't say that all the time. With the Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, I want to bring things back to calmer waters. I want to bring things back to equilibrium, and I also have Temperance here. So if you're either confused or you're like, I mean, clearly you're asking this question because you want to know what the vibes are. Overall, I think that they have positive feelings towards you. They feel very comfortable with you. I think they would like to see you again. With the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance here, it's like, I really want to fix something or work something out. So if there was some type of breakdown or some type of separation or argument, I also think this person really cares for you, but the SB, welcome in, you're just friends. I think this person has feelings towards you. Thanks for the clarification that they are holding back. So Doug's energy towards you, I think that they may have a crush on you. If it is a platonic friendship and you don't want to look at it from a romantic lens, I would say this person sees you as a very good confidant, someone that they trust, someone that they feel they almost kind of feel like a family member or like a familial tie. This person might be interested in traveling with you, making plans. But I do think even if it is platonic and it's not, this isn't a romance reading, I do think this person has love for you, and they may not have revealed. I think there's still more to learn about this person that they're going to reveal to you over time that they haven't shared with you yet. Page of Pentacles, he's not available. Okay, I see. The Page of Pentacles is saying that, so overall energy looks really positive. I think that they want to continue being friends with you, moving forward in a healthy way. Even if it is just platonic, I think this person does genuinely care about you. And, that's actually the Three of Wands, but still Two of Wands is like, making plans. I think this person sees you as a long-term friend, like for the future. Let's see what else. What is Doug's energy towards Mystic? Doug's energy towards South Node again. Past life relationship. South Node and Libra in the first house. You could have had a romantic connection in a past life too, which is maybe why I'm picking up some of this energy, but very interesting. He's a Gemini. Doug the Gemini. This first house energy, I will say, I feel like I want you to think about what kind of partner that you want. I don't know if you're single or what the deal is with this friendship. Continuing to focus on your own goals. And I feel like the friendship is going to last. I feel like the friendship is kind of here to stay if you both want it. So I'm going to leave that with you and Spirit's blessing. I hope that answers the question. But overall, pretty positive feelings here. We're going to move on to Jaded. Jaded. Jaded, go ahead and post, babe. Single Saggy. Meow. Single Saggy on the prowl. I'm just kidding. All right. Up next, I have Jaded. Changes. Yeah. I was thinking of that Aerosmith song, Jaded, All right. Jaded. All right. I'm interested to see how Yarn, is it Yarn? Am I saying that wrong? I'm trying. Yarny? I'm just going to say J. Okay. I know you're good with that. All right. What's that song again? Jaded. Ah, okay. All right. Interesting to see how Jay thinks about me. He's a coworker a bit younger than me, also single. Okay. This morning I arrived at work and my advertisement was already done. Apparently he did the work for me, according to Kevin, another chatty we all have that chatty coworker. I asked him about it. He became beet red. Oh my God. He's cute, and maybe it was just because he put him on the spot. Maybe he's interested, but I don't know. Oh, we gonna find out, girl. All right, we got Jaded and then SB. Thank you so much. Welcome in, guys. All right. Oh, this is interesting. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out my channel. All right, Spirit, show me, how does Jay feel towards Jaded? Is he interested in Jaded romantically? Show me. Show me Jay's energy towards Jaded. Is he interested? Then, oh Lord. I feel like, oh my gosh. This is actually kind of cute. Let me keep playing. Oh my God. Oh my goodness here. Oh shit. Oh shit. Jaded! I think he has a complete crush on you, okay? I think he has a total crush on you, but I think he's afraid to make a move because of the working dynamics, 5 of Pentacles here, but let me break this down. I think he has a total crush on you. King of Swords here, I think that he got caught with his pants down. And when I say that, I mean, when he turned beet red, I think that the 9 of Swords is, oh my God, like it was almost like embarrassing. I don't care how much of an age gap there is or whatever. The Page of Pentacles, I see this as being a little bit innocent, a little bit cute. The Sun, he finds you very attractive. The 3 of Cups, I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up like going out with like coworkers to like drinks or dinner or something after work one day. And or like meeting, I know y'all don't eat dinner till like 9 p.m. or whatever over there, but I feel like maybe you guys could like meet up for I don't know, whatever coworkers do in Europe. I have no idea. And then maybe you guys do have happy hour. I don't freaking know. And then the King of Cups, Ace of Cups, we have Emperor, 3 of Swords. I think that he would be concerned about the work dynamics, so he might not make a move. But I think that this guy is developing a serious crush on you. And I think the only thing that would really be holding him back is, like, we have the Emperor and the 3 of Swords. The Emperor is the boss man, the work. It's the man, as we say in the U.S. And the 3 of Swords here is like, I'm also feeling like an innocent, I don't think that he is I'm not picking up that he's very masculine. We do have the Page and King of Cups here. I'm picking up that this person is a little bit more driven by emotion, and they might be a little bit more of like a creative type, where they're not just going to boldly ask you out on a date. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's definitely shy. 5 of Pentacles. He definitely does not want to be put on the spot, and he doesn't really like that. I think if he could embody some of the energy of the King of Swords, I think that would be helpful for him in terms of like dating. But I think he has a crush on you. Now, do I think this reading is end-all be-all for what this could be with him in the future? No. I feel like these energies could Shift and change, meaning like if you guys really did like each other, maybe something could work out here. I mean, the Ace of Cups is kind of in the Sun, like it's kind of a big deal. He's very quiet. He was put on, yeah. And so I do think he is intelligent. I think he's bright, but I do feel like, you know, Page of Cups, he's not a full-grown king yet. He's still kind of, I like to joke and say wet behind the ears. But yeah, he's definitely shy. The Nine of Swords is like, oh my God, I just got called out here. But I see you guys maybe connecting more in like a group gathering as opposed to one-on-one. You said no, he's a page. Yeah, I feel like he's not full-grown yet. And the Three of Cups, into his manhood, I mean. Not like in a gross graphic way. But the Three of Cups, like this could be like a work party or a celebration that, green leaf, I'm dying. Where, you guys could maybe chat and connect more. But I feel like if there was a buffer, he'd feel more comfortable. Because, yeah, I see him being very shy around women, honestly. But overall, I feel like very positive, very good-natured person. We have, that was weird, we have Mercury in Sag in the 10th house. I feel like this, okay, now I'm getting a good picture of who he is. Once he is comfortable with somebody, once he's fully comfortable with somebody, he's a chatterbox. Mercury and Sag can be a chatterbox, and in the 10th house, this represents career and reputation. But it's going to take him a while to warm up to be able to talk more. So once he's feeling a little bit more comfortable, usually setting because we don't spend much time. Yeah. So once you guys interact a little bit more, he might start opening up to you. I wouldn't be surprised if like a year from now you're like, yeah, he's my work buddy and he's constantly like talking to me. Because I feel like he wants to create emotional connection with people. I think that's how he enjoys connecting with people. Let me see what else is going on here. Show me with the Lenormand. Well, how does he feel? Tower. Work is number one. He is very attracted to you. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. If something did unfold with you guys, this is not going to happen overnight. Because I think that this job is really important to him and he doesn't want to get in trouble or have anything weird go down, so that he doesn't want things to be awkward, right? So the Tower represents, can represent the workplace in the Lenormand, but he finds you, he's very attracted to you on a physical, there's something about you that has got him going, okay? I'm actually going to grab some advice for you because I feel like we've established like how, what's going on with him. So I want to pull some advice for you. Okay, Spirit, show me, what does Jaded need to know? What's the advice for Jaded in regard to this situation? My boobs. Okay, Scorpio. We've got truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, Spirit. Take over me and speak through me. I think there is going to be future conversations with this person, okay? We have enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear. And for a Scorpio, like, we are like gluttons for punishment, right? So sometimes it's hard to sit back and be like, I want to enjoy, like, we have to literally, Jaded, I don't know if you're wired the same way as me with that Cancer moon, Scorpio sun going on, but it's like, I have to remind myself that, like, oh, I'm actually allowed to enjoy life. Could be my Cap rising kicking me in the ass too, but I'm also like, it's like, oh, we're actually allowed to like enjoy things. We don't have to just, oh, true love. Your wholeness and safety lie within, not from a partner. But this sovereignty actually leads to the deepest intimacy for you to stop using others. Let me stand on my own feet, Spirit, and know true love. So I think there could be something in the future, but I think right now it's more about creating a friendship bond, because I feel like there's potential for you guys with that Mercury and Sag to really ramp up the communication there, okay? Very, very interesting energy, Jaded. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, we've got SB. Give me 1 sec, SB. I got to pull up my stuff. I don't know if you posted online or not, or on the PayPal. I have to go look at that. Okay. SB, my BB. I hope you're doing well. And SB for 3. Whoo, and I got 333 on my phone right now. Holy crap. I sure can. My little honeybee. We got SB for 3. Let's do this. Welcome to the SB show. We're going to start with 1111. And question numero uno is East. I'm trying to find a masculine. I need to swap out my decks, actually. You know what? Hold on. What do I got going on here? Arcana will be fine for this. I need to get some summer decks out here. I've been stingy with my Mermaid Tarot. It's actually on my makeup vanity, but I should probably bring that out. All right. Question number 1, Spirit. SB would like to know, what kind of person will my son grow up to be? He's a Scorpio, rising, and moon in Sag. Spunky and spicy. He sounds a little spunky to me. Spirit, show me. And Mercury and Sag. Oh, I just talked about that. Yeah, he can be a chatterbox when he wants to, probably. All right, Spirit, show me what kind of person. Hold on, I'm going to get the words right. What kind of person will her son grow up to be? Well, with the Scorpio, and I know that Scorpio is not an air sign. Spicy and talkative. So, I feel like he is an old soul and a very deep thinker, okay? I feel like he takes on the weight of the world, and I don't want you to be like, this is just a tarot reading. I don't want to like scare you, and this isn't scary information, but I know as the mama, you might just be like, oh my God, I love my baby. I don't want him to like feel anxious. But the 8 of Swords can be a sign of like overthinking or having like the weight of the world on your shoulders. But I feel like this is because I feel like he's kind of rare. I feel like he's an empath and a very sensitive soul and an old soul. So there's a lot of things that kind of weigh on him. He thinks about the world. He thinks about the big picture a lot, especially with that Sag moon, right? And with the Scorpio, he can get really deep and really emotional about things. Maybe even if he's not necessarily speaking about them, but I don't know if he communicates about this stuff, but he sees things from a bigger picture. Let me give you an example about what this would look like. This could be a child who is, or a person rather, when he's grown, this could be someone who's like an environmental activist, like someone who's very concerned about recycling and pollution and like the state of the world, right? Or even like political things. And these could be like one of the main focuses for his like adult life, if that makes sense. Ooh, King of Cups, there he is, little scorpion. Oh, beautiful. We have the sun. Very warm, very loving. Very warm, very loving, very conscientious. Will give the shirt off of his back to somebody. This is someone who cares about people who are less fortunate. This is someone who, would like give the shirt off of his back to somebody, right? That he leaves people better than he left, than they were from the beginning. He needs something to focus on. Yes. I was like, all right, here are your answers. Go to bed. Get that boy Chat GPT. I'll wake up at literally like any hour, and I'm constantly, my brain is always moving. I'm on Chat G. But Scorpio, that's the thing about my Mercury's in Scorpio, but Scorpio in general, our minds move very, very quickly, and we're a fixed sign. So he can get yes. And it could be that some of that Sag stuff too. So I think being a fixed sign, okay, so the fixed signs are Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. So when we see something, we will get hyper fixated on something, and that is a huge trait. But Scorpios we're the most extreme sign of the zodiac, so he could take his interests and hobbies or whatever like to the extreme. But it's not always a bad thing, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing. He researches a lot, yes, because we want to know the depths of everything and how everything works. We have Strength, and we have Queen of Swords. I feel like he is someone who is fair. He is someone who is just. I'm really getting like activist energy, honestly. Like the Queen of Swords, Libra, Lady Justice. This is someone who wants to see equality for people. Very, very kind-hearted. Strong, well-liked, not afraid to speak up for people who are less fortunate. But I think this goes back to the big picture of, I want to make the world a better place, and I'm going to lead by example. And he doesn't need like accolades. I think that he doesn't have enemies, and I feel like he doesn't know a stranger. And this is really, really beautiful energy that you can be proud of. Boom, here we go. The Emperor. That being said, I think that he will do well in regard to work. Ooh, look at this little Emperor. Meow. With this little eagle here. I think that he will do well with work, and I think that his special interests may focus him into some type of career path, which is cool. Yeah, he's not shy. No, he ain't gonna be. And we have Judgment here. So I think that he kind of figures out what his interests are pretty early on through maybe some of this research that he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised if he rejects like some of the social norms of his peers. Like, I don't see him being like, Mom, I want to go on TikTok, or like, I want to get the latest like trendy fidget toy, or like whatever. Like he is marching to the beat of his own drum. I'd be curious to see what his Mars sign is in. Gentle parenting. I only have cats, so I got nothing. Cats own people, and people own dogs. So, but anyways, with the Emperor, he definitely. It's not like he's a softie. Like, he definitely has his own masculine. Did I roll the Astro Dice? I can't even remember. There is a masculine authority about him. Like, he's not just all mushy and gushy. We have Saturn, and yeah, whatever he does for work, he's going to be very passionate about it. Saturn in Capricorn in the 7th house. He will be, he could have Mars in like Aries or Capricorn, like more exalted type of energy. But whatever he does for a living, he's going to be very passionate about it. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I think that he, well, right, yeah. I think he does things his own way. He doesn't fall into the trends that, the kids are into. All right. I'm going to leave that with you. Let's get into your next question, my friend. Let me know, or actually you have them here, so let's see. We're at 40 minutes. I'm going to do last call, actually, because I'm probably going to be doing these readings for a little bit, so. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me tell you about this. I have Mars in Aquarius, and my best friend has Mars in Aquarius. And when I said he marches to the beat of his own drum, that is Mars in Aquarius. Oh, Venus in Libra, he's totally a lover. But here's the deal. I'm a weirdo and I'm a freak, and I do things in my own way, and I don't follow the trends. So he may do things that are a little bit outside of the box. Let the Mars in Aquarius be the freak that it is. Because it's not a bad thing. Aquarius is also the humanitarian, okay? So yeah, let him, but I also think that, whatever, I don't know what his, let me see, good for him. He has an out there birth. Yeah, Mars in Aquarius is funky, but but in a cool way. And we are not for everybody. Not everyone will get us either. I'm all earth, pray for me. No, this is good. Virgo and Scorpio do well together. Virgo and Scorpio do well together. He's gonna be golden. That Sag moon is a little interesting, but Sag moons are so funny to me, because I feel in my personal research, no. In my personal, here's an example of a Sag moon. He needs to watch, and especially for a guy, but with his Mars in Aquarius, he may not, but then again, I pop off. But my Mars is in the 1st house. Anyways, sorry. My little anecdote about the moon in Sagittarius is that, and the people I've known personally who had moon in Sagittarius, great people, funny, humorous people, but also they let the emotions build and 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 build, and once it's been enough, they blow. So, and as a Scorpio, he's going to be feeling things very deeply, so I think it's important for him to express how he's feeling in the moment and not let things build over time, because Sagittarius really do, they do want to keep the peace as well. They want to be free. They want things to be easy peasy, free flowy. But Scorpio is going to call it like it sees it. You know what I'm saying? So he does have an interesting chart there. The other thing I will say is that the Scorpio will square, depending on the degree, not always, but Scorpio squares Aquarius, which isn't always a horrible thing, but depending on, I have a Sun square Mars exact, and it is almost exact, and it's it's horrible, but I signed up for that shit, so I'm making a quiet corner for it. All right, let's get into the rest. I love talking about this stuff. Anyway, number 1, I plan to stay home at my parents for a few years and learn about investments, to also invest in this time? Will I be successful in doing this? I have a 10-year plan. Sorry. Oh no, hold on, I have to open the email. It's cutting it off. Okay. I want to retire early. Okay, Spirit, show me. You have the investment plan. Will I be successful in doing this? Will I be successful in doing this? Look at you, Virgo. All right, Spirit, show me SB's energy with this investment plan. Show me the energy in regard to, I'm going to shuffle one more time. For sure, I totally get that. Totally get that. Page of Swords. This requires study for sure, first and foremost, which is exactly what you're doing. Queen of Cups. You want to take care of everybody. High Priestess, you need to trust your gut on this, and I feel really good about it, okay? We have the Hierophant here. You are being spiritually protected in regard to your finances. You might want to check out what's going on in your second house of astrology, as well as wherever your part of fortune is in your astrology chart, if you know how to calculate that. But anyways, I'm sorry, I know I get a lot into astrology here, but let me get back to your tarot reading. I feel good about this. I don't think this is going to be a long-term investment that isn't going to happen overnight. I feel it could take a little bit longer than 10 years, but your plan is solid and you're not far off, okay? You will be able to take care of, the Queen of Cups is the mother, what I know the Empress is, but also, I mean, the Queen of Cups is Cancer. Cancer is, mother energy. We have strength. We have Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles talks about not only do you need to invest properly, okay, and with the High Priestess here at the top of the deck, you're trusting your gut to follow those investments, right? But also, this is about sticking to a budget and living financially consciously, right? And saving what you can now in conjunction with the investments that you're making. Now, there may be some turbulent moments where the money goes up and down a little bit and you're scared, but I think, like, overall, you're making a very solid business decision here. Queen of Wands, it says, I'm making this decision and I'm confident and I'm moving forward and I'm doing it. Ace of Cups says, this is a new financial future for you. Your cup runneth over. There will be plenty. I feel really good about this. Judgment. I think this was fated for you. I think you were meant to I think I picked this up in a previous reading for you, where like you were meant to come into a sum of money. Now, the Seven of Swords in this reading, the way I'm reading this, the Seven of Swords means different things. But the Seven of Swords is, I'm doing this for me and I'm figuring things out for me. I don't necessarily see, you have Pluto in there right now. So Pluto talks about massive transformation. Pluto also is going to take a really long time, okay, to go through your second house. So by the time it leaves, which could take, I don't know, like, is it 30 years? I don't remember. So I actually have Pluto in the first house right now. It's really interesting. By the time it leaves is when you will see exactly what Pluto was doing to your second house. But it is meant to happen. I will also say not everyone experiences that transit in their lifetime, because we don't live long enough for Pluto to hit I don't know. Maybe some people do, I don't know. But you sign up for whatever is, transiting your chart in this lifetime, okay? I also want to say that, and the reason with the Hierophant here, which is also clarifying for me that this was meant to be that you were supposed to come into an amount of money that you are able to invest so that you can achieve this goal. Like it was meant for certain things to happen right now. But with the Four of Cups, it's like you have to trust the process. You have to trust the volatility of the market. Make sure that you are doing your studies. And then the Four of Pentacles is about being conservative when it comes to financial planning, using the resources that you have to get the most out of whatever it is that you're doing. So looking like, creating budgets, like I said, or saving money where you can now, so then you have even more later. You're not just, you're still saving money in the meantime. You're not just like waiting on this dividend or this stock to, blow up so you can cash out. ChatGPT is amazing. Spirit, what else do we have here? We have Neptune, Libra. Libra's great, ruled by Venus. And then we have the 9th house. The 9th house talks about education. You are very much on the right track. It is Sag energy. It talks about expansion. And it also is about long distance travel. So I'm interpreting that as I think that you should do a deep study of the subject matter. And I also feel like you should look at foreign investments, and not saying that you need to put your money in there. I am not a financial, entertainment purposes only, but you might get some information by looking at other, like global companies and investing in some type of global market fund, if that makes sense. Okay. Entertainment purposes only. But the 9th house is standing out to me. All right, Spirit, show me what else we have. Duality. There is going to be volatility. We have affection, and we have ritual. This is something, and if you're a Virgo mind, can let it go. This is something that you're gonna have. This is the long game. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. So you have to give yourself grace through this process. You may even want to do some abundance rituals. Look into getting the Rose of Jericho. I think some people call it like the money plant, but you may want to do some rituals with the Rose of Jericho when you're doing some of these investments. We also have this affection energy with Taurus. I feel like there could be an additional sum of money that comes in randomly that you throw into these investments as well. Cap rising, I can take it. That's interesting because I'm a late cap rising, so Pluto's in my first house. So but if yours is earlier, then it probably is in your, it's probably in your second house. Make sure you know your exact degree. I don't do whole house, I follow exact degree. Just FYI. That's my personal preference, but you do what you want. Vedic, tropical, whole house, exact degree, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Okay. Let's see. I'm sure you know your chart. A new start is coming. Communication is key, especially if you're dealing with some type of broker or some type of financial advisor. Time to breathe out. Don't let yourself overstress about this. But I see this, it could take more than 10 years, but I feel like there is going to be a solid return here. Now, do I have the 10 of Pentacles on the table? No. But I do have, making confident choices and seeing that your cup runneth over here, I feel like is a very, very good sign. And doing things, you can go to all the advisors you want, But at the end of the day, Seven of Swords is I got to make the best decision for me with the information that I have. And I also see this being, just to recap, spiritually protected. Let's move on to your next question. All right. Last call for donations. We are ending soon. All right. How will the trip go with B, the Taurus, when he visits me? I'm very curious. Let's see. B, the Taurus. Gotta love a Taurus. Ace of Pentacles came out. Spirit, show me this energy. Oops. Show me this energy. I do plan to be on here tomorrow, so hit your notifications. I'll be back. Spirit, show me, how is the trip going to go with B? Page of Cups. The World. It's been a long time. Temperance. Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles, wanting to work together. Five of Cups. Five of Wands and Three of Wands. It's like, yeah, we're having this reunion here. The Four of Swords tells me that there is going to be some, like, you guys are just going to be, like, chilling. There doesn't need to be this, like, crazy agenda of, like, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm going everywhere. I'm seeing this as being more of a emotionally supportive connection. There is going to be room for healing, healing conversation. Temperance and the Four of Swords. It's like you don't need to do anything special or show up or stand out or whatever. It's like the Three of Pentacles is very much I want to work with you through this time. The Five of Cups is an energy of grief, which is something that you're going through. I'm not relating that to how the experience is going to go. It's like, let me help you work through some of this struggle. Let me help you work through some of this grief and talk it out in a safe space is how I'm feeling. So there will be some deep healing conversation. The Three of Wands says, like, there's an excitement about it too at the same time. But it might be a little bit more chill and a little less, like, eventful. Does that make sense? This could be you guys, like, playing board games and just chilling and having conversation. You don't need to, like, go sightsee every place in town, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're good with chill. Wanting to work together, wanting to see how reshuffled that or something. I don't know. Or no, I didn't. The Three of Pentacles is right there. So we have Pluto in the first house with Pisces. And this is maybe talking about some of those emotional things that we've been avoiding. I'm transforming my deep feelings of how I feel about myself. You guys are different people now. I'm not expecting anything, but not anymore. I just want it. I used to, yeah. And so the Six of Pentacles, I think it's going to be very enjoyable. We also have Eight of Cups. I feel like you're going to feel like it goes by too quickly, like he's gone too soon. You know what? I'm going to grab these. These were really good in another reading that we did today. I'm going to pull these advice cards for you. What's advice for SB? But overall, things, looking pretty good. There is going to be room to cry. There's going to be room to heal and express feelings. So I see this being very positive for you. We have intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. We have sanctuary. So this is very much inviting him into your world, right? A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. This inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. We also have self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying I don't need people. Instead, it's saying God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. You know what? I'm leaning into the advice thing. I'm feeling confident in these. I'm feeling confident in, I don't know how else I can explain what the vibes, but I want more advice for you here. Right now, we have trust, faith at the power of the universe. Trust, oh my God, these cards are gorgy. Be in the flow and don't worry. There's a lot that's happened to you right now. Four of Swords, being gentle with yourself, sitting in a place of receiving and trusting that, all will be well. Manifestation. What you desire is on its way. It could be a long time coming for this person, this conversation. We also have remember who you are, return to your roots. I love this. Love this card. You guys have changed a lot, but I still feel like you know who you are on a soul level, and I think they have changed a lot, actually. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. SB, thank you so much for your multiple donations today. I appreciate you. But I'm going to let you guys go here. And thank you so much. For sure. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. And then I've kind of been taking weekends off, but we'll see. The weather is actually not going to be good, so I might pop on. Just if I can't go to the beach or the pool, it's like, what am I going to do? I guess I could work on my kitchen. I don't know. Blah. Anyway. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.